Our mutual friend goes, I was on Mark Norman. Goes, dude, I was on the road with Bert. He goes, I had to leave after 3 weeks. He was like, he goes, I literally had to go home. I go, because they were talking about who'd be the funnest to go on the road with. And I go, I feel like me and Bert get along. I feel like it'd be great. He goes, dude, I think he said 2 weeks. He goes, after 2 weeks,
2 weeks in Europe.
Oh, I can't. And Mark drinks all the time. He goes, I can't. He goes, I had to go home.
He was one of the funniest humans to be with, because I run in a fast clip. I don't realize it a lot of times, but like the way my brain operates, it's very like I don't know if it's like panic inducing, but like I'll get up, I'll work out, and then I work out every morning usually. I work out every day on the road because if I don't, I feel like I don't get the toxins out, and I feel like I'm fucked
Wakes
up.
You up.
Yeah,
I feel cloudy. Yeah.
And so
you do it every day, right?
Oh yeah.
I barely worked out with Mark, which meant there was a lot of day drinking involved because we were flying a lot. And we'd get to the airport, and I'd be like, I just grab us both a beer, and he'd be like, oh, are we back at it? And I'm like, come on, Mark. I love that, egging someone into getting a drink in the morning. Come on, man. Double Tito's and soda, big glass, no lime. Mark, just one. He's like, oh, okay. And then we got him addicted to Ambien. Like he got addicted to Ambien, and then we lost the Ambien. He
can't sleep?
He was chosen. He's like, I can't sleep, man. Can't sleep. You guys got me hooked. I mean, the best. We were on a train. And we were like, just take a little nibble and a drink. And he just falls asleep, wakes up, and he goes, huh, that was amazing. Huh, that was amazing. That was the best thing I've ever had. And so it was me and my cameraman was with me.
He's so funny, not even trying.
I'm not like
He's
that.
so fucking funny.
So, dude.
Have you ever heard his Bill Burr joke? Or not joke, but his Bill Burr story?
No, what is it?
So he goes just like just like in LA, we all look up to Bill Burr. He goes, and I see him at the cellar, and he's kind of by himself, and I go, Burr, let's grab a drink. And he goes, let's get the fuck out of here. He goes, I've never met him. And Burr goes, let's get the fuck out of here. He goes, yeah, let's do it. He goes, so we go to a bar in New York up the street. He goes, we're at a bar, and I don't know the guy. I'm a little awkward, and a song's playing, and he goes, he says something. He goes, they say the N-word in this song. And Burr knows music. Burr's obsessed with music. I didn't know that. And it's some like AC/DC, some classic song. And Bert goes, oh, right. Burr's drinking, goes, what'd you say? He goes, they say the N-word in this song. And Bert goes, what the fuck you talking about? And he goes, hold on, replay it back. And Burr, I guess, just tears into him about it. And Mark says, he's like, whoa, hey, man, remember me just a fucking few minutes ago? We're cool. We're cool, man. Yeah. So he goes, I'm so embarrassed because I thought I was like, he goes, I forgot his wife's black. And he goes, so we get into it. He goes, he's like yelling at me. And he goes, and then it just like fizzles out. I leave. He's like, oh, fuck it. He goes, I panic. I leave. He goes, next morning we're doing press together. And I don't want to go. I called my agent. He's like, dude, I don't want to fucking do this. And he goes, no, you're going to be fine. Burr's a good guy. He goes there and Bert just completely was like, what's up? Like everything was all good. Yeah.
I got a call.
Bill. That's so Bill.
I got a call from Bill. I'm on my way to the Fight Companion. I'm buying wine and cheese. He must have known I was on my way. And I just get a call, and it's Bill. I go, hey. And he goes, I just want you to know I can feel the cloud of self-doubt taking you over as you make your way to the Fight Companion. Make sure you say a bunch of dumb shit. I'll be listening. I was like, you motherfucker.
We get
He's the only guy that scares me at the Comedy Store. He's never done anything to me. He's just like,
he'll call you out.
It's like a legend walking through. You're like, oh God.
He is, to me,
he's intimidating.
I think he's the best comic working.
Oh, him or Chappelle. He's incredible. Depend what you like.
Yeah, I love him too.
Or Louis C.K.'s new.
We went to an XFL game together. And he goes,
what are you guys doing?
You went to the what?
Do you have nothing to do?
He called me. He goes, you want to go to an XFL game? I was like, fuck yeah. So I go.
Are you guys close?
Yeah, really close.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we have a podcast together. Bill Burt.
Of course.
So we go down to the XFL game. And I'm super gregarious. Like I love meeting fans. Like if a fan recognizes me, I get excited also. And I love taking pictures. And so that is not Bill Burr. Bill Burr, when some guy goes, hey man, I don't want to be that guy, then Bill goes, then don't, and walk away. So I'm getting recognized, and people aren't recognizing Bill because he's got a hoodie on and a hat on.
Trying to hide.
And no, he's not trying to hide. The sun was really bad. He didn't want to burn. He put sunscreen all over, so he's got a hoodie and a hat on, and he's eating a pizza. and we're walking through, and people are like, the machine. I'm like, what's up? And they're like, oh, dude, I'm a big fan of oh, fuck, it's Bill Burr. And he's like, how you doing?
Stops there.
Yeah. And so at one point, Bert leans over and he goes, hey, stop matching their energy. He goes, you're getting more excited than they are, which is making this turn into a frenzy.
Yes, it is.
He goes, just say, hey, how you doing? And
on.
keep walking. And I went, oh, okay. Dude, I love Bill. He's one of the funniest. My favorite Bill Burr story is, this is how quick his brain works, right? I'm certain this isn't a bit of his. But we're driving in a car one day, and I see a van, old conversion van. I go, and you know, Bill loves nostalgia, like old things.
He's old school, yeah.
So I go, Bill, remember how cool those were when we were kids? How great conversion vans with the captain seats? He's like, yeah. I go, whatever happened to them? He goes, it's a branding issue. He's not writing a joke. He goes, it's a branding issue. I said, a branding issue? He goes, yeah. Couple guys rape a couple kids in some vans, and now you can't drive a van around. Then he goes, Bert, same thing happened with rollerblades. They were fun for a summer. Next thing you know, a couple gay guys wear them. Can't wear rollerblades. He's not trying to be funny.
No, just being
but the thing I like about Bill is Bill will find a part of you that's funny that you don't know is funny.
Yeah.
And then he'll point it out and he'll enjoy it. So like we go to lunch one day. If I see someone who I don't think speaks English, I will say the English word like 4 times, like napkins, 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 napkins. Like just, I don't know why I do it.
Make sure they get it.
Yeah, and Bill's like, he gets it, man. Napkins. I go, hot sauce, hot sauce, hot sauce, hot sauce, hot sauce. And so then we're at this bar with this chicken restaurant, and then they come and they go, are you done with everything? And I guess I went like this. I go, yeah, I'm done.
Oh, wow.
And Bill's going, who the fuck do you think you are? Archduke Ferdinand? Yeah, I'm done. But I don't even realize I do it. I just go, oh yeah, I'm done.
He'll correct you too. I remember we were having a conversation with him back in the comedy store, and he said something. I go,
oh yeah, he'll correct the fuck out of you.
Oh, dude, because I went, yeah, it's like people sign up to buy a pit bull, like you're gonna deal with pit bull problems. He goes, it's any dog. Just don't say pit bulls, but it's any dog. I went, yeah, any dog. Yeah, all right.
How about you wearing your jumpsuit? He goes, you look like a mechanic from a musical.
But he
look
stuck
like
up for me.
Yeah.
Because I wear a jumpsuit like Chappelle wears, but I wore it before a special came out. And I wore it, and I love jumpsuits. So I wore it from John Varvatos. And I wear it, and everyone's kind of clowning on me. And, you know, Tony Hinchcliffe, Rogan, everyone.
Yeah.
And then Burr walks in. I was like, oh, man, this is the worst. And he says his line, right? You look like a mechanic from a musical. And then Rogan, the boys jumped on me, and Burr stuck up for me. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He said something like, oh, if you could fucking get away with it, you'd wear that shit. So he looks fucking fine. I was like, yeah, Burr. Once he co-signed, I'm like, yeah, shut your fucking mouth.
Dude, he's an interesting, like, and he would not like hearing this, but he's a very sensitive, interesting, thoughtful guy who really cares about people.
Yes.
Like, he would not like hearing me say that.
No, he is though.
But he really genuinely is. Him and Rogan are the reason I'm where I am today. And I can say that about a million things. I could pinpoint different times in my career where Joe kind of pointed me in the right direction. Number one is him telling me I had to tell the machine on stage.
Oh, wow.
Him doing I told her on his podcast, and he said, this is one of the greatest stories I've ever heard. He goes, you got to tell it on stage. I said, it's not a stage story. He goes, no, it is now. From now on, I wish I could get the audio of this. I'm sure I'm inflating it in my head.
Someone's going to find it.
He goes, from now on, he is only to be known as the machine. And when he goes on stage, shout the machine until he tells it. I went to Columbus that weekend, and they were shouting the machine. And I was like, guys. It's not this is the beginning of the cult of Death Squad. Remember the early stages?
Wow.
I'm like, guys, I'm not going to tell it. And this kid in the front row goes, dead serious. You know, Columbus is like a big hotbed for podcasts.
Yeah.
Kid in the front row goes, hey, Bert, man, tell it. We understand it's not going to be funny, right, guys? Like, but you got to work on it if it's going to get good.
Oh, wow.
And I went, what the fuck kind of community I'm involved in?
Wow.
That's number one. Number two, Rogan calls me one time. I'm riding fucking motorcycles through rice paddies in Vietnam, high as fucking drunk, right? I mean, I'm doing Travel Channel, I'm on the flip-flops, just, and Rogan calls and he goes, what are you doing? I said, I'm drunk as fuck, it's high, and I'm running motorcycles through rice paddies in Vietnam. And he just starts laughing and he goes, this is who you are. Fuck Travel Channel. This is who you are. And if you're not talking about this on stage, you are wasting your talents as an artist. Fuck Travel Channel. Get away from it. Come back to stand up. I was like,
he's right.
Yeah. And then my wife called and she was like, what? You are not the machine. You're a father of two. Get the fuck off that motorcycle. Yeah. And then cut to I'm doing my last season of Bert. I did Bert Conqueror, a reboot of Bert Conqueror. I've been on Travel Channel for 9 years. I'm backstage with Burr and Rogan. I walk in, and I guess I don't know if I said something.
What year,
TV? This is 5 years ago.
Okay.
5 years ago, probably almost exactly. And I don't know if I said something TV-ish, about like, I don't know what I said, but he goes, Rogan just in like I can't keep it in anymore. Him and Burr go, hey man, your show sucks. I go, huh? And they're like, what are you, like a TV star? Is that what you want to be, like a travel channel host?
Yeah.
Like the way they said it was like,
true.
They're like, you're better than that. You know that, right? And I was like, guys. I was like, guys, I got a family. And Burr just goes, what's your nut? And I go, what? And he goes, how much money do you need to make a year to pay your bills? Tell me the number. And I was like, and I told them the number.
Was low at the time, I assume.
My number is the exact same number we today. We don't really buy a ton of shit, but it's still a big number.
Yeah.
And Burr and Rogan, they're like, yeah, you can get that from podcasting. And I remember them being like, hey, focus on your podcast. Focus on your podcast. We'll help you get guests. We'll all be on your podcast. They're like, and then you can get monetized for your podcast. And I tell you can make that from podcasting and stand up. They're like, get the fuck away from Travel Channel. 100%. When those two dudes
fucking Rogan's been saying that to me from day one. He's been saying, fuck acting, just do stand up.
And podcast.
Of course, I never listened.
And
Problem,
podcast.
Yeah, and podcast. Problem is now, I never listened. Then you get a TV show. And then I just sold another show. And then I think I sold another show. And the problem is that now no, I'm not bragging. The problem is that when you're trying not to do something,
that's when they want you.
Trapped into this thing, and you have to kind of go. You have to sit back and go, I'm a comic first and foremost.
But you also love
other
acting,
stuff.
B. You came out here to act. Like, you're an actor.
I know, but I like stand-up more. I'm telling you this right now.
Yeah.
Watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect.